And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, "The things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time." Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And, Smitty, what about the teams that know they're going to be championship-caliber contenders? How do they stay motivated early in a season with so many games to play?
You know, it's hard. I think a lot of those guys, they're looking at, I would say now we're talking about load management for those type of teams. They're just trying to make sure their bodies, their minds are ready for that run. But usually those championship teams, they understand, they're motivated by winning. They get it together at the right time.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Rondo in at the point. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
James outside. Ball's knocked loose. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
The pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Mitchell against Green. The layup missed.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Conley dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Rondo. Bounce pass Davis. They kick it out to Green. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Mitchell against Green, and it's sent back by Howard. James, the pass to Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis. long term.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both. Two.
And he makes the first.
And when you look at Utah, this team, year after year, seems to be more than a sum of its parts.
I like that they always look for guys with big-time character, unselfish, low-drama players, and there's a confidence with this group.
And Mitchell drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Conley against James. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Now, here's Ingles, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. James in the post. Ingles covering, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Jazz trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell from 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Mitchell's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here is Davis. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Clippers.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's Conley following the basket by LeBron James. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Rondo passes to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. That's 10 points for Anthony Davis.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. James against Ingles. Here's Bogdanovich, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the signing of Bojan Bogdanovich, a great move for the Jazz. With his shooting, more spacing for Gobert and Mitchell to operate, he's capable of creating shots on his own as well.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
When Gordon Hayward left the Jazz 3 summers ago, some expected a rebuild. Instead, they hit gold with Donovan Mitchell and kept on trucking.
Good on both. And the heartbreak over losing Hayward, short-lived, but the Jazz still needed to learn from it.
Very important that the Jazz retain the stars they develop. I think there were some lessons learned along the way.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Conley finds Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. Coming out of Louisville, Donovan Mitchell projected as a defender. He's a better ball handler and shot creator than people bargained for.
Two.
First free throw is good. And you know, Smitty, he can play with the ball or off the ball, but Utah's offense runs best with the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands.
Yeah, reason why, Kevin, he draws so much defensive attention, able to score what I love at all three levels. That creates open shots for his teammates.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Rondo. Good D by Bogdanovich. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Ingles trying to get open.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
LeBron James on the wing, covered by Mitchell, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Misses the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And it's Davis missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Conley. Had a tough time getting going against the Thunder. He was a non-factor in that game.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's James, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win, LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's James. He had 34 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Over Mitchell, again Los Angeles.
I mean, a perfect combination of power and grace. LeBron does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And the Lakers with some changes. Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Green. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mudiay in for Mike Conley.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And he can't get the first one. Davis is checked in for Mitchell. and he sinks the second. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path fouls. Do you think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injury. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by the Lakers. Passes it to Mudiay. Fires from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Morris. Dishes to James. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's LeBron missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the Jazz, another three.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Body up, Davis!
Davis dishes to Mudiay. Good work defensively by Morris. Lakers trail by 3. Now McGee. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Mudiay throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Waiters passes to LeBron. And they double up James. Here is McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Waiters. And again, the Lakers, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Davis surveying the floor. And the pass to Bradley. Clarkson against Waiters. Shoots from 12. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. James against Mudiay. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers trail by 3. James kicks to Waiters. Back to James. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game. Mudiay against LeBron. And stolen by Kuzma.
Get it going! Hey, yo, right here!
Waiters outside. Six on the shot clock. A miss that time would have put him up. Utah shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Two.
And the first one drops.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Mudiay against LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 11 points. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So on the floor for Utah, Mudiay out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Davis. Then there's Bradley. And it's Niang in at small forward. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Shot clock at 2. Fast break, here they come. Here's Waiters, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at LeBron James here, coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Isn't it interesting, Smitty, we're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
That free throw good from Bradley.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Second free throw, no good. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, two-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
And here's Mudiay after Dion Waiters getting his 3 to go. Bradley can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 3. The floater. Second chance shot. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." And Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Mudiay. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. They need this. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Waiters. Back to James. And here is Howard. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but I thought the shot blocking was the real story. I mean, he was just everywhere. It got hard to keep track of all his rejections.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. Green comes in for Dion Waiters. And Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. Now here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks it to Mitchell. Over Green. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Mitchell.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them, and Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. From outside the arc. The second chance effort, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
A ferocious presence on the boards. Most nights, Gobert has more rebounds than points.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And every so often, Steve, we'll see two teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying, get out of here. Especially for a lot of those bigs, it was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line. And in a league obsessed with shooting, easy to see why Bojan Bogdanovic has solidified himself as a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard.
One shot.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Rondo. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shoots from 12. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Mitchell.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Passes it to Kuzma. Over Ingles. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
And it's Davis missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now Davis, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Rondo. Here's Kuzma, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
It's stolen by Green. Davis inside, covered by Mitchell. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Mitchell looking it over. Bogdanovic, that's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Davis, the pass to Kuzma, over Ingles. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Davis. Kuzma's got his second basket. Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bogdanovic, no luck. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Conley finds Gobert. Mitchell outside. Great D that time from Green.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here is Davis. 14 points for him. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Rondo against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell left side. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feed.
An evolving part of Mitchell's game, the ability to simply catch and knock it down.
Kuzma passes to Rondo. Back to Kuzma. The rebound by the Jazz.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Now Conley. There's the pass to Gobert. Conley feeling it out. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shoots it. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers leading by 7. Davis finds Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's a great scorer, but Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Waiters comes in for Green, then for the Jazz. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Good on the second free throw. Here's Mudiay. Utah calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And now a look at Emmanuel Mudiay here. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Los Angeles leading by 8. Left side, Davis. And here's Rondo. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jazz trail by 10. Now here's Mudiay. Here's Mitchell. McGee with the block. And they'll keep possession.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Rondo against Mudiay. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Two.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style,
not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Niang. His three-pointer's off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
LeBron against Clarkson. Gobert the pass to Mudiay. Now the dish to Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles.
Shooting one.
Free throw good. Clarkson. There's 37 seconds left here in the second.
Gotta recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Here's Rondo. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Niang kicks to Mitchell. Clarkson on the wing. The three. No good on the shot. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Got to give it to AD. Took control, offense, never let it go. Just becomes more patient and more confident in everything he does. Perennial MVP candidate.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Morris in at the center.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
James with it. Conley picks him up. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 15.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Passes to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Rondo. Now the pass to Davis. Outside for Rondo. Trying to get open is Davis. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Davis. Ingles passes to Conley. 5 on the clock. From downtown, connects from 3-point range.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
And here's LeBron outside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
They get a hand on it. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. From 12 feet out. And too long on the shot. Lakers leading by 5. Mitchell outside. And the basket is good. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Rondo finds James. Over Ingles. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Davis is checked in for the Jazz.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Ingles can't get it to go. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years now invites contact.
Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
Rondo scanning the floor. James finds Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's James. Here's Davis. Goes back up. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter. The Lakers in the lead. Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Emmanuel Mudiay's injury. We'll go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He told me that he's had to go through some bandages to slow the bleeding, but that it is just a minor cut on his head. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Mitchell against Waiters. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Davis down low, working on Howard. Here's Bradley. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And the Jazz lead by 1. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Howard up on top. 10 points for him. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Yep, that one goes in there. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Gifted at scoring from there. Really, Kuzma is a legit threat to capitalize from almost anywhere.
Conley against LeBron. Conley's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Shooting one.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Jazz trail by 4. Now Mudiay. He kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Waiters. Shot clock at 3. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They get it back. Waiters passes to Kuzma, and the layup falls. He's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Mudiay looking around. Here's Mitchell. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Morris. Trying to get open as Davis. Morris, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. He hits the second from the line. Here's Waiters. 6 points for him. Morris outside. He dishes it to LeBron. The rebound by the Jazz. Bradley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
The drive by James, and the shot goes in. James has got 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Kuzma against Clarkson. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by McGee.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Got a piece of it. The feed to Bradley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bradley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Waiters dishes to McGee. Pass to Kuzma. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Niang. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Waiters. Oh, and the jam by Waiters.
Dion Waiters playing with force at the rim.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clarkson passes to Bradley. Kicks to Mudiay. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Mudiay.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Mudiay with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. 7-point differential. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Emmanuel Mudiay. Bradley is out there with Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Niang in at the 3, the small forward. LA is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Rondo against Mudiay. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
Mudiay finds Clarkson, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Pulls it from the elbow. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Mudiay.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
Here's James. Gobert with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Back to Bradley. Over Rondo. Here's Mudiay. Gobert trying to get open. Mudiay, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Green, and it's blocked by Bradley. And he recovers it. Green, no luck.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Passes it to Bradley. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Joe Ingles in for George Niang. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys,
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
And so Rondo hits both free throws. Here's Mudiay. Dishes to Clarkson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is LeBron. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And James throws it down.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
One shot. One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jazz trail by 4.
Hey, yo.
To the paint, and he dunks it down.
You won't see his feet too high off the ground, but Ingles finishes at the rim.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Clarkson, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
There's Green with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Get going.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Over Rondo. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Conley.
Even with a hand in his face, Conley is too good. Keeps his focus at all times.
Now here's Howard. And they double up LeBron. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Conley against Rondo. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley left side. Outside, Bogdanovich. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Davis. He gets it in there. And now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Conley with it, picked up by Davis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. And Smitty last season, a career high in scoring for Mike Conley, also assisting at a career high pace.
And now in his 30s, Mike Conley, not only a model of consistency, he's just getting better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Greg, some folks suspected Conley might be moved when Memphis had a shot at drafting John Morant right before the draft that deal took place.
I tell you what, he looks to be a great fit in Utah. Can be that third star the team needs to push them to the next level. Utah had to give up a fair sum to get him, but it was worth the risk.
And he sinks the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
LeBron passes to Green. Outside, Davis. Outside, Rondo. Here's Howard, trying to get open as Davis. That's good from Howard on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Conley against Rondo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Mike Conley. LA's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's LeBron, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
Two.
That free throw missing.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations here at the pro level.
Good on the second free throw.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Jazz trail by 5. The pass to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. Bogdanovich. Green against Clarkson. Feeds to Howard. Over Ingles. Howard misses.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
LeBron passes to Rondo. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Utah calls timeout. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here is Conley. There's the dish to Clarkson. Puts up a three. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The Lakers rebound. Here's Davis. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich against Rondo. 16 feet away. Bogdanovich, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 5. Davis, the pass to Howard. Chalk up 2 there. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, Howard is feeling it tonight. A big game thus far for him offensively.
Pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Davis. But they'll get another chance. Passes it to Ingles. And here's Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater. Ingles can't get it to go.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Green against Clarkson. 13 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Howard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. And there's the pass to Clarkson. Fires it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 12 points for Mike Conley.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Back to James. Pass to Davis. Outside for Rondo. Takes the 3, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Green against Clarkson. And he banks in the layup. Clarkson's got 20.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Bogdanovich dishes to Clarkson. Great D that time from Green.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
James kicks to Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Bucket is good. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Clarkson against Green. Clarkson passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for Davis.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Poked loose. Tries again. Gobert can't hit. James looking around. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.